Friends, watch some important steps of Phaco emulsification. In this case, the incisions have been made, the main incision and the side port on the right side has been made. Trypan blue dye has been used to stain the anterior capsule. Now I am going to inject viscoelastic substance. As usual, I am using HPMC, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose 2%. This is HPMC. And now I'm going to show capsular Rhexis very slowly. See how it is being done. One side port is to be made on the left side for introduction of chopper. That is being done now. I usually don't use the forceps to hold the conjunctiva because I am afraid of subconjunctival hemorrhage. I usually use a cotton-tipped bud to support the eyeball and do the incisions. Now see how Rhexis is being done. Anterior capsule is incised and a nice flap which is very easy to hold with Utrata forceps has been raised. Now I hold this forceps, go anti-clockwise very slowly, gently, with lot of control. Be at equal distance all around from the margin of the dilated pupil. And sorry, here the focus, the centration is not good, but you can make out that the movement was in a circular path and a very nice acceptable Rhexis has been made. Now this is hydrodissection, a very important step. We could see the fluid wave going to the other side, and as you depress the other side or the equator, the fluid comes along the equator anteriorly. This anterior fluid wave must be watched. And now viscoelastic substance has been used again to form the anterior chamber, and now is the time to introduce the tip of the Phaco handpiece. The machine being used is Oatly Catarix 3 Phaco machine from Switzerland. Very nice, cute, small machine. And now see how I am doing direct chop with this machine. This is a very small chopper which has been designed by me and manufactured by locally by a manufacturer named Joja Surgicals. This is the fast chop. The tip is buried into the nuclear mass, and then I come back to vacuum mode. Phaco. This is in Phaco 2. I come to position 2, that is aspiration mode. Hold the nucleus firmly and then use the chopper. In this case, I have chopped the nucleus into several fragments, and after completing the fragments, I am emulsifying the nuclear pieces. The Phaco power being used is 65%. Flow rate is 45 ml per minute. Vacuum is 450 mm of mercury. So the nuclear pieces, nuclear fragments have been emulsified, and now this is the cortex. Mild floppiness of the iris was there in this case. That's why I used most of the time only one hand, my right hand, to emulsify the nuclear pieces. I didn't use the chopper most of the time. Now cortical cleanup is to be done. You can use coaxial IA or bimanual IA or this very simple instrument, direct Simcoe cannula. This is a 23 gauge cannula, and if you use this, you will be willing to use this most of the time, because assistant takes time to fit the irrigation aspiration groups. Now in this case the intraocular lens has been implanted, and now by irrigation I am removing the viscoelastic substance from behind the IOL, from the front of the IOL. This viscoelastic substance has to be removed very thoroughly. Irrigation and aspiration are being used simultaneously at this moment. If we remove the viscoelastic substance nicely, then we can control the intraocular pressure. The intraocular pressure doesn't rise. Now the side ports have been hydrated, and this is how the antechamber is formed and the case is concluded. So in this case you have seen hydrodissection, Rhexis and Phaco job very nicely. Hope this video will help you in your practice.